Hello, my name is Mark Gruhl, and today we're going to be talking about sort of a real controversial type message. What you see before you here, and if this thing falls during this presentation, just ignore it. This is the amount of eggs that I've eaten in the last 4 months. Now understand, this video is not derived to make you eat eggs. Okay, this is not what this is about. It's a total disclaimer on the fact that I'm saying eggs are healthy or unhealthy. I'm just trying to prove my point here. I know that fatty foods tend to get a lot of bad press. I'm going to sort of outlay my diet a little bit for you and to help you understand just how serious I am about this. At a very young age, I was told by a medical physician that I would not live to see my 30th birthday because my father died at 37 of a massive heart attack. My two younger brothers who are here, and again, hopefully these eggs don't drop, but here they are, Aaron and Timothy, both died of heart attacks. They both had heart attacks in their 30s and passed away. So interestingly enough, these guys passed away. I'm in my 50s. I did not, however, listen to the doctors and do their whole thing, which my family did, and well, you can see that didn't work out so well. I actually went, and a lot like Gary Taubes, I don't know if any of you know who Gary Taubes is, but you might want to look at some of his information. Me and Gary are of one mind. We're researchers. We research the information that's out there and we draw the proper conclusion. So, by saying what I just did, I have eaten 88 dozen eggs, okay, in the last 4 months, along with 80 pounds of cheese, 20 pounds of sausage, not to mention the amount of butter that I use, which is outrageously ridiculous. So I do not have a low-fat diet at all. Not a bit. But I'm still alive. How bizarre. Interestingly enough, I don't use eggs as my only source of nutrition. I know that you cannot get vitamins, minerals, micronutrients, botanical factors, and phytoenzymes out of these things. Okay, these are amino acids, these are macronutrients. So I do take 2 to 4 protein shakes a day to get all my other nutrients along with some vitamins and specific minerals that actually keep me healthy, because those are absolutely necessary because they're not in our food source today. But today's video is really about abolishing the concept that, ooh, saturated fat is going to kill you. Here's when saturated fat becomes a problem: when you add sugar. So if you're sitting down to your eggs and your bacon and you have toast, now you have a problem. Because carbohydrates change your LDL cholesterol. They change LDL cholesterol from that light, buoyant type LDL, which is harmless, to a tight, small BB-like pattern LDL, which is what causes heart disease. Hence why my brothers passed. They wouldn't give up the carbs. See, this isn't the problem. The fact that you're blending the two is the problem. You can have as much protein and saturated fat as you want to. Look at how much fat I have, okay? And I'm not fat. So obviously fat doesn't make you fat, or I'd be huge. But I don't have any carbohydrates. My average day is between 20 and 40 carbs a day. A day. Okay, so in a week's time, I have less carbs than most Americans have in just their morning. Okay, so I just want you to understand that. Please don't give eggs a bad rap. Eggs are wonderful. Bacon, cheese, sausage, all that stuff is wonderful. Just don't mix it with carbohydrates and let it do its thing. Because in essence, we need saturated fat. It's the platform all our hormones are built on. Okay, so understand, if you don't have a good source of saturated fat in your diet, you can't make, if you're men, testosterone, or women, progesterone, you can't make those. They're the platform that those hormones are built upon. So again, this is an education-only video. Take it for what it is. You can either believe me or not believe me. All I can tell you is I have eaten high-protein, high-fat diet for 30 plus years. In the last 15, extremely high protein, extremely high fat, and I've actually become thinner, and I have a very small waistline, very cleaned up, but I've got pretty good muscle mass, I mean, I don't work out. Me and Gary Taubes believe the same on that. I don't believe in working out. Yes, a little bit of, intense workout, like with heavy weights, but I don't work out at all. I mean, I might work out 20 minutes, 30 minutes a month. Okay, so again, this is just an education only thing. Take it for what it is. I would honestly tell you to really look at Gary Taub's stuff because he's dove into the science part of it. I'm just a living, actual proof. I did the diet. I know it works. I'm still alive. So you guys have a wonderful night. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. But remember, separate those saturated fats from carbohydrates. You shouldn't have any problem at all. Have a wonderful evening.